What's going on, friends? I'm here with this giant freaking armrest. How we all doing? I figured it's Halloween. I should probably have a video out today, and I didn't have anything that I was really ready to go with. I've been working on a couple that are just not quite ready for launch. Got to fix a couple of things, and as soon as they are, they'll be out. I promise. One I've been talking about for like a month, and I really need to get it out because it is fairly horror centric. But we are going to have a conversation after this whole giant box is emptied about horror franchise. And I'm thinking of something. I'm thinking I want to see the most definitive list of horror franchises anywhere out there. And I can't find one on the internet that has literally all of them. So I have been literally hand typing a list. And I think I'm going to go through and see which ones I've forgotten that maybe you all can remind me of and either share in the comments in the chat as we talk, or perhaps in the comments afterwards, so I can add to the list and get somewhere published with an entire list of franchises. So think about those. Think about some underseen ones. We're going to talk about those after this, but we're going to have to define franchise as well. And I'm going to see if we all agree on that. But first, I'm going to go through this. I don't do a lot of unboxings for everybody. Usually it's just patrons only, but this seems like a special month. I am really stoked on Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Let me get this out of here. And just like everybody else's, mine was a little slow to ship this month. And that's okay. I've got more than enough unwatched. I'm not going to complain about it. No big deal. But, oh my gosh, there is plenty of stuff in here. Oh, you still can't see it. So yeah, this box is full, top to bottom. Let's dive in. See what we got here. We got a bunch of stuff here. We got Anthony's here saying Happy Halloween. Ryan's here. Thank you guys. Happy Halloween by Fur to Hobbit. Ken Carlson, Jeff, Cam, Skolder. Foreign horror franchises like a Chinese ghost story. Yes, we will be counting those, of course. Of course. So first up from Dark Star Pictures, we got Private Chat. Let me see, everything cool to show? Yes. There's a lot of glare when you're doing this next to a window. I was very excited to see this. Where am I? I'm in my work office because technically I'm on the clock. But don't tell anybody. I had a little bit of free time, and I haven't taken a break at all today because I was doing interviews. So I figured, why not schedule a video on my lunch break and take my breaks with that? That way everything is still good. Let's see. Eric's here, Asian Cinema Guy. Wait, I think that's Eric. No, that's Asian Movie Enthusiast. Asian Cinema Guy, what's going on? And then John Peters, what's going on, buddy? Next up, this is Dakra from Decanalog. Here is the slip on that one. I love the art on this one. And Decanalog has always done some really good stuff. I've liked pretty much all of their titles so far. Really interesting back on this one, too. Look at the back of that slip. Little eyes burning into your soul. And, of course, a little bloody lip there. Now, supposedly, this is the title that was holding everybody's up. This is the VSA, Moon of the Wolf. I got number 643. And then here is the back of the VSA slip coming out, and same art as usual. Yeah, nothing super surprising there. As usual, do the squeeze trick on the sides to get it back in easily. Then the big boy. We got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 in 4K. There is supposedly a printing difference on these where it makes it sitting oddly, and I'll be taking a look out for that. This is the back of the hard box, and then as it comes out, iconic on the inside. Look at that, all embossed, shiny, glossy, everything. The title is embossed and glossy on the side. Chainsaw is glossy on the back. Gotta love that. Gotta love the face you can see between the slats there. And then really, they made that the back of the slip. Surprising. This is the film, of course. And this is one, wow. This is really nice to see. A couple things. So first of all, It's always amazing to see that Canon Films logo. But the big thing for me, look at the print on all of those features. That reminds me like some of these indicator releases. There's just so much here that it's legitimately difficult to grasp just how much is on here. And it's heavy. I'm gonna open this one all the way. Anthony, I know you asked about it. What was going on with the print? Because I'm not seeing. Let's see. I'm not seeing what everybody was disliking about it, unless it's maybe the cut from the front coming all the way to the back. Everything else seems decent on this. Try not to do this by the microphone so it's not super loud. I believe there's a booklet in here, and that's the reason it's so heavy. Needed commentary by Will on there. I agree. And you'll be able to let him know about that on Thursday night, because he is the guest this week again. Well, there is not a booklet in here. Man, I really thought there was. Inside, we've got the 4K disc, and then 2 Blu-ray discs. I love these. The edges at the bottom of the layout in the case is a bit long. Oh, yeah, a little bit. I see that. Let me try to make it perfectly aligned, and then I'll see how much longer it is. Yep, it certainly is, huh? So, not that it's nitpicking or anything, because it would be nice to have it all fully protected. That little, probably about 2 millimeter extra section at the top, you can see the bottom is basically lined up perfectly. That section is the little extra. And look, there's one of my bloody knuckles. I totally forgot. I haven't shared on the channel what happened this weekend. It was just in the Patreon, or Discord, not Patreon. I went to a haunt this last Friday night, and my mom went with me. My mom went with me, and we were at a haunt here in Kansas City. Get through everything, and it was pretty good. It was nice and entertaining. Get to the final thing. We're going down the little descent. My mom and I both fell down a flight of stairs. And when I say fell down a flight of stairs, I'm saying my mom went ass over head rolling down a flight of stairs. I'm shocked that she's okay. I will throw that out there first. She's okay. I guess I'm going to share this. If you don't like bruises, look away for a second. This is the worst of my injuries, and it's really painful. But this is what I got. Let me pull up my shirt a little bit. Oh, you can see it already. Yeah, this happened, falling down a flight of stairs, and it's tender. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough. So yeah, that was an interesting night. Kind of surprised they didn't try to refund our tickets. You could tell they were very nervous about us suing. I'm not that type of person, but yeah, it was. Oh man, it was pretty rough. My arm definitely does look like an eggplant. I didn't realize you could see it from here. Ow. Yeah, and it hurts like crazy. And I got on this arm, I got a little scrape. I didn't realize when I fell, my arms went up because of the speed. And I'm giant, obviously. I'm 6'5" and weigh a metric ton. And both of my arms came down, and I got messed up knuckles on both sides of my hands. Yeah, it was a rough night. Next one, though, is one I'm very excited about. We got Vortex. This is the Gaspar Noé film starring Dario Argento, and this is in a split case. This came from Utopia. Okay, you know what? I was ready to complain a little bit and say that I hate the split case idea. However, they have perfected it. Look at this. When you take off the split case, it extends. That way, when you're sitting it on the shelf, this part doesn't stay while you lift this out. It really holds on. That is a really nice way to go about fixing that. That is impressive. I'm glad that we did this. Sure, that's not a fight club. I wish I could be in a fight club. I am such a pansy. Here is the iconic art that people are recognizing for Vortex. And that window does a lot of shining in here. It looks like a bow and archery injury. I haven't done any bow shooting in quite a long time. Vortex, I can't wait to see this. I'm thinking about doing an entire week of all of the Gaspar Noé films here soon. I don't know if my wife could handle that in a week, though. We'll see. Next baggie. I love these pouches, by the way. I use these to ship all the time. Oh, there's the other one. So this is from VHS Hitfest. I had on Dan from VHS Hitfest, and we talked about this release, and I got super excited to watch it and what they have coming soon. I think he said the 5th release is like a martial arts type release. Cannot wait to see that film from them. Oh, and the inner art is a little bit different here. It's got different color eyes. Yeah, this looks good. Got a lot of features on here and everything. VHS Hitfest is actually turning out to be a pretty fun label, I think. Next up is from Fun City, Cutter's Way, one that we have been anticipating all year. And this is embossed a lot. Wow. This is a really nice slip. We got the title embossed. We got the word Cutter embossed across the middle there. We got the title embossed on the side and on this side. And then we got the word Bone debossed on the back. Interesting. When you take it off, nice. You get the old classic look on the inner art. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch this one again. It's been quite a long time. I know that a lot of people were waiting on this, though, so I'm glad that it's out. Next up, one that after this was a partnered label title, I found out that this is supposedly an awful, awful movie. But Deathcember from Culture Shock Releasing, and inner art is this one. If I'd seen this art, I may have remembered that I'd heard this was bad, but I'm still into it. I'm into like holiday horror, so curious what this one will bring. I just saw the word Budapest. Scoring December, the Budapest Scoring Orchestra recording the title theme. Interesting. Interesting. I like that back cover too. That's some nice art. That is, there we go. Not as bright. Nice silhouette in the doorway. Moving on, this next one is Canny, and this matches their Robinson's Garden release. I believe it's like a sister movie of that one. We got What's Up Connection, and this slip looks a lot like the Robinson's Garden slip. And here is the back to all the nuts of the world. And on the inside, same art. Yeah, exact same art. Very bright yellow and blue. How it it should be a good thing that I make you tune in and slow down your workday, Brian. I'm very thirsty. Chester says, since tomorrow is the 1st, does VS have new announcements? Vinegar Syndrome themselves do not have new announcements tomorrow, but OCN does. We are getting 11 new partner label titles tomorrow. But for November, everything else for Vinegar Syndrome will be found out during the sale at the end of the month. Next up, In the Soup, one of the famous favorite films of Jeremy Long. This is from Factory 25. This one is one of the ones that sold out very quickly this month. Jeff says that slip almost made me have a seizure. I get that. Here is the inner art on In the Soup. And wow, this is actually a really classy looking release. Nice. We got some good quotes on it. Wow, that is very bright. Forgive me for being an amateur at this. This is just not a perfect room to do this in. I'm glad I can sit here and do work and not do work. Bundle number 3. This one looks wild. From Saturn's Core, we got The Pact. This has some embossing on it. Man, great looking art on this. Then here is the back, and then the inner art, usually different, but this one is the same. I'm curious what's on the back side of that one. You can see what type of film this is going to be with that on the back. Very curious. Griff, yeah, early stream today. What's going on? This one I've been excited about. Deaf Crocodiles, Zero Grad. Can't show. Well, I can show the back if I do this. Here is the back of the slip, and one that is supposed to be really great. I yeah, very, very eager to see this one. John, I see your comment, but I'm going to pretend I don't. I review as soon as I can, damn it. I've definitely got some imprint reviews that I got to get up either by the end of this week or early next week, but soon for sure. Next up is the Peakorama title for the month. Come With Me, My Love, double featured with Satan Was a Lady. And these ones looked like one of the more compelling Peakorama double features in quite some time. Yeah, this looks really good. If you read the, let's see, do they have them separated here? These are obviously Doris Wishman titles, but the Satan Was a Lady especially looks really great. Really great. One that I've been like saving in my Amazon wish list, and I'm glad I never got it because now it's here. This one is from Gunpowder and Sky. We got Villains, and then here is the other art on this slip. And this one is the art that most people probably know. Wow, that's terrible. We got Bill Skarsgård and Jeffrey Donovan and Kira Sedgwick in this, and I've heard this is actually pretty damn good. And yeah, eager to watch it. I bet this is one my wife's gonna like quite a bit. Planet Mondo says, waiting for mine to ship out. Zero Grad looked great and surreal, definitely. This one, I believe, is pronounced Grand Jeté. This is from Altered Innocence. Back art that drew me in immediately. They do some really, really great stuff on Altered Innocence. If you've never paid attention, I'm a big fan of coming of age films, and they do a lot of those. Here's the inner art. This one, that's borderline can't share it. So I will hold that one close to the vest. Probably a good idea that I didn't have the kids in this time. For everybody that's a patron, you know what I'm talking about. My kids sometimes guess what my titles are about in my pickup videos. And yeah, some of these not quite appropriate. Next up, Blood Delirium. Nice glossy embossed title there. And the back art on this is one I kind of wish we got a print of. That is just a beautiful, beautiful cover art. Loving this. This is a Vinegar Syndrome release, of course. And then this one, there was... yes, there's a new commentary with Eugenio Ercolani and Troy Howarth. And at least one of those people, if you are a patron, you would hear that I'm interviewing them in the next couple weeks. And I'd be accepting questions on. So look forward to that coming soon. Next up, The Werewolf versus Vampire Woman. Great looking slip. You got the glossy eyes there on the top. And then here's the back. The blood flows like vintage wine. This one, of course, in 4K. This is the first Paul Naschy film that we have gotten in 4K. Eager to see how good this looks because I'm kind of curious to see if they could get this looking incredible. Unsung Horror did a podcast episode on Blood Delirium. Nice. Very nice. Okay, one of the ones that I'm super excited about in this one, just because I love what they do with these, the Agfa Shakorama video party. And on this one, we got The Naked Witch, Violated, Ghost of Hanley House, and Passion in the Sun. Love the classic old school back cover here. And we got a classic Agfa style inner art. Man, the back of this, it just screams something weird. Gotta love these. These are incredible. I got two left here. First is Amityville Curse. This is supposedly awful. I've never seen it. Wow, that is really effective art on the back. Can't talk again. My mom and I, we were discussing horror franchises for this video that I'm doing today. And we were talking about Amityville the other day. And she had no idea that there's like, I think it's like 23 films that have adopted the Amityville title. So curious if there's any more that have done a lot like that. This next one is one of the most unique slips Vinegar Syndrome has done so far. And I'm going to hide the front. This is... oh, there's a little bit of nipplage. Okay. Don't open till Christmas. This is the front. This is the back with the glossy killer face. But, oh wow, you can't really... Okay. When you open up the front of the slip, it says Merry Christmas from Vinegar Syndrome, and it's got the names and signatures of everybody at the company there. Love that. And yeah, definitely saving this one till December. Oh, look at that. Safe for work art on Don't Open Till Christmas, so it can be sold at retail. And the back is clean too. I've still yet to see this, even though I had the Mondo Macabro DVD. This is a really, really nice physical release for this, though. I love the touch that they did on this, and I think, yes. I don't know if I should share that, but just in case you are thinking about getting this, not only, let me cover up the nipples on the top, not only is it a really cool open up slip, the top of this is actually magnetic. So when you close it, it snaps shut a little bit. Let me see if I can get that. Yeah, there you go. And now it won't just open. It doesn't just hide here. It is a full magnetic slip cover. That's really, really cool. Really good product from them. All right. Just because I'm a whore for these, basically, I have gotten every one of their Halloween shirts. And this one might be their best yet. Had to get this. And the reel on it says 76 picture negative, Aloma something. Yeah, this is a great shirt. Really great shirt. And then finally, last thing. This is a big box. Something like this. You had to. They did their zip up hoodie. We got the logo on the front here. We've got the words Vinegar Syndrome on the arm. And then on the back, you don't need to see that I'm fat. We all know I'm fat. Here is the back design, which they have used quite a bit in prints and some shirts in the past. I love that design, so I'm glad that they use it again, and it's a really neat color. Works for me. All right, let me get these 97 titles back in this box so I can take them to the movie room after work. Shove these in the box with them. All right. That's Vinegar Syndrome. Kind of a massive month, I'd say. I'm very excited about it. Nerd says to show the nipple. I didn't even see that the first time. I wish I could, my friend. I wish I could. I had posts removed on Instagram for covers that have nipples on it, and it really pisses me off. They're never. I've never shared one on there that is a person. The animated ones, I would think it would be okay, but they're not. All right. I don't know another elegant way to share this horror franchise list, but I'm probably just going to have to read this out. So this is the way that I have defined horror franchise for myself. So anything that has at least 2 films. Now, to make this a little more ambiguous, not just part 1, part 2, but anything that has part 1 and a remake even. So if there is... gosh, let's see. Funny Games. Speaking of, Brian's bringing up Naomi Watts' nipples. Funny Games, there's an original, then the director remade it. So I would say that's 2. If you classify that as full-blown horror or maybe just exploitation, that's up to you to decide. However, I would say that is a 2-film franchise, theoretically. So I'm going to go through all of these. I don't want to just read through a giant list. So I'm going to do a couple letters at a time because I'm anal. I've already got them in alphabetical order. If I think that I have everything and I forgot, please let me know. I'm going to go, let's see, let's go numbers through B, first of all. And then any that I've forgotten in there, give them to me and I'll add them to the list. And we'll get this posted somewhere online. So I've got 1031, 28 Days Later, 30 Days of Night, 47 Meters Down, 976 Evil, The ABCs of Death, Alien, Alligator, The American Werewolf in X franchise, The Amityville Horror, Anaconda, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, The Babysitter, The Barn, Basket Case, Blackwater, Blackula, Blade, The Blair Witch and its iterations, the Blind Dead series, Boogeyman, and The Boy. So any other franchises that start with a number or a word that starts with an A or B? Does anybody have any that I missed there? Again, trying to be as exhaustive as I possibly can. After this one, there's a lot that start with C. So we may just do C and D. Geez. Yeah, there's a lot of these. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is actually it really is a consistent franchise. I would agree with you fully there, the truth. They really do a lot with the lore in that franchise. And even the newest one, the Netflix one, I kind of like it. Am I considering Annabelle series and The Conjuring? Yes. Yes, I am. That one gets mentioned next, I promise. All right. I'm going to start with C and D then, since I'm not hearing much. I actually needed to add one that I thought of later, so let me type it in. All right, starting with C, and I'm probably just going to do C and D, like I said. We have Cabin Fever, Camp Blood, Candyman, Carnosaur, Carrie, Cheerleader Massacre, Child's Play, Children of the Corn, Children and Village of the Damned, A Chinese Ghost Story. This one really doesn't fall under C, but this is classic Universal horror films, like the Universal monster films, basically. Class of Nukem High, Cloverfield, Cold Prey, The Collector, The Conjuring, Contracted, The Craft, Creep, Creepshow, Crimson Rivers, Critters, Cube, and now onto the D's. We got Darkman, Dead Snow, Deep Blue Sea, Demons, The Dentist, The Descent, The Doll, Don't Breathe, and Dr. Phibes. Chud. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, that's a great one. Don't know how that wasn't listed, especially because I love the first one. I haven't watched Bud the Chud in a long time. Nerd, we're going in alphabetical order. Wrong Turn will be in a few minutes. There's a lot before then. Dr. Giggles, are there 2 Dr. Giggles films? Am I forgetting one? I did say Child's Play, Jeff. Dr. Giggles. Let me look that up. MDB. Dr. Giggles. I see a Kill Giggles and a Mr. Giggles. Those aren't related, are they? Don't Look in the Basement. I don't know that I know that one. Is that an alternate name, Brian? Let me look on Wikipedia, too, for some of these. Dr. Giggles. 1992 American slasher film. Nothing listed about a sequel. Looks like no sequel on Dr. Giggles. The Dentist. I think that was in there. Let me see. Yes, I did say The Dentist. Dr. Sleep and The Shining. I think I have that under The Shining, The Hobbit. Let's see. Don't Look in the Basement. That's what I was going to add. Don't Look in the Basement. Oh, was this also going by The Forgotten? Oh, so there was a remake and a sequel. Got it. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I will happily add that. What's going on, Ice? Wow, that is a really cool story. Brian says SF Brownrigg made the original. His son made the sequel. Perfect. That is a great one to add. Don't Look in the Basement. Don't Look in the Basement. Okay. Oh, geez. Really, Ice? That's going to sell out, too. Gosh dang it. Let's see. I might have to vamp for a second until I get that tag in that other group. My kids are getting home, and they're wearing their Halloween costumes. I'm going to have everybody come in here, I think, because it looks pretty good, and they look ridiculous. Let's see. I'm going to call them in here. What's going on, Film Nut? Shaw Brothers did Black Magic 1 and 2. Oh, nice. I will add that one, too. Let me get the kids. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Jonah Spencer, come here with your costume after you take off your backpack. Oh. What is it? Come here. You want to be in a video, right? Be in a video.
Yeah.
Here's Luigi Spencer. Oh, put on the top of it.
Oh. Yeah, put on the top of it.
Yeah, you're going to be in a video for just a second. Come on.
What video are we going to do?
Just say hi.
Hey.
You're live right now. A whole bunch of people can see. What is up with your tag sticking up?
I don't know.
Let's see. Day Watch and Night Watch. Okay. Blood Feast has a remake. That's right. God, there's a lot to add here. You forgot your top.
The top.
I got new Pokemon cards from the trick or treat.
Exciting. Okay. Come here, hot dog. Put it on. What are you doing?
Yeah, what am I doing? I went to a bounce house today, and this is what I
Yeah.
Okay, come over here.
We go to a bounce house.
You gonna say hello? You're live right now. It looks like you freaked out a little bit. Everything okay?
Yeah.
Was school good? Oh, that was a nice simultaneous high five. All right, go talk to Grandma. Shut my door on the way out, please. Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, man. They all said hello to you guys. All right, let me add some of these. We got Black Magic. Oh, dang it. I forgot about the group. Ice, did that come out? Because I did not get anything. Dang it. Let's see what else we got going on. Blood Feast. There's a lot of stuff missing in there. Anthony says I'll watch Cat in the Brain for you too. All right, let me add Blood Feast. That's a good pull. Blood Feast after the Blind Dead series. And then what else did we have? We had Day Watch, Night Watch, and then Black Magic 1 and 2. That's the right one. Black Magic, right above Blackwater. Black Magic, and then Day Watch, Night Watch. See, you guys are helping me out quite a bit already. Day Watch, Night Watch. I forgot if I... Oh, Cat People! I did not. Thank you. I totally forgot about the remake on that. Cat People. Which, again, that might be one that some people might say is not horror, but that does help for sure. I did not say The Blob. I don't know how. Or maybe I did. I did not. Wow. How is that not on here? Come on. Get it together. Film Nut. I saw the Terrified double feature last night as it was Halloween in Australia yesterday. Such a bloody good time. Nice. Glad you enjoyed it. Where do I find the time, says Stan. I don't know. I don't sleep much at all. Yeah, hardly ever. Let's see. I'm going to try to join this group for a print. All right. I have requested. Thanks, Ice. I appreciate that. You guys are amazing. Let's see. What do we got next? Are we ready to go on to the next couple letters? Any others for C or D that I forgot there? Anything at all? By the way, if anybody is looking for In the Soup with a slip and you missed it on the Vinegar Syndrome site, the Orbit DVD has it in stock right now, and it's out of print. The next one, Blood Hunter, they are carrying that right now as well. So if you never got that from OCN before it went out of print, Blood Hunter with slip is on Orbit right now. Still in stock, just verified. Just checked. All right, let's go to the next couple letters. I've got E and F and G coming now. I've got Escape Room, The Evil Dead, The Exorcist, The Eye, The Fear, Fear Street, Feast, Final Destination. This one's going to be a stretch for the letter F, but it'll make sense in just a second. The Firefly Family Trilogy, The Fly, Friday the 13th, Fright Night, From Dusk Till Dawn, The Gallows, The Gate, Ghoulies, Ginger Snaps, Goosebumps, Grave Encounters, Gremlins, and The Grudge. Ice, yes, I did. Thank you. Or at least tried to. Black Christmas, I think I had. Did I not? Man, this was on my original list. I don't know how it's not on there. I had to merge two lists. Evil Dead Trap. No, that's not a stretch at all. How is that a stretch? Evil Dead Trap. Oh, Evil Bong. I always forget frickin' Full Moon stuff. You're right. Ugh, Full Moon. Let's see. I got in on the group, I think, Ice. They just haven't added me yet, sadly. Man, there are so many prints for Halloween out there. Anyways, Evil Dead Trap, Evil Bong. Anything else for D, E, or E, F, and G? I thought there would be more for F, like with the word fear or fright that I missed, and I've really only got a couple here. Ice, I'm trying to make a full list of all of the horror franchises ever. And how I define franchise was at least 2 films, and that will include if it's a remake. So something, what was the example Cat People, that's a good example. Cat People and Cat People has a remake. I'm counting that as a franchise. Ginger Dead Man, fucking Full Moon. Thanks, Manser Faust. Oh, Ginger Dead Man. Ginger Dead Man. See, there's a lot of those that I'm just not going to remember, probably. What about Hammer series for Dracula, Frankenstein, and Mummy? Yeah. That is a good choice. Thankfully, it starts with an H, and it's under the next title. Count Yorga. Good one. I did not have that on there. I had Contracted, but not Count Yorga. What the heck? Let's see. Anything else coming up? Nothing? All right, I'm going to go next to H and I and J, it looks like, because that's not too many. All right, H, I, and J. I've got Halloween. For Hammer, by the way, John, I called it Hammer Horror Icons. The Hannibal Lecter franchise, including all of them, Manhunter, the prequel, everything. Technically, you could even throw the series in there. Happy Death Day. Hatchet. The Haunting. Haunting in Connecticut, which, how is there a sequel to that? Hellboy, Hell House LLC, Hellraiser, The Hills Have Eyes, Hitcher, Hostel, House, House of the Dead, House of Wax, House on Haunted Hill, Vincent Price getting in a bunch of these, The Howling, Human Centipede, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Insidious, I Spit on Your Grave, It, and It's Alive. Let's see. Scolder says Cube 1 through 3. I did say Cube earlier, thankfully. It is on the list already. Anything for the Hollow Man. Hollow Man. Good call. Did not have that on there. I always forget that there are sequels to that one. I don't know that I've ever seen any of the sequels to Hollow Man. Are they good? I mean, probably not, but I actually really enjoy the first Hollow Man. Didn't 88 Films put out a little box set of those? Yeah, I've never seen any of them, I don't think, other than the first one. And that first one is kind of great. By Fur asked, did I say the I? I did say the I, actually. Somehow I did not see your comment till now. Thank you. Anything else after Hollow Man? Anything for H, I, or J? You know what's crazy? I should have just done K. I only have one for K. And with, I could, well, Invisible Man would be tough. That's a good question. I might have to list the, I might have to list the remake of the Invisible Man with the Universal, and there's a few remakes of those. So yeah, I might have to break those out. That's a good point. Chester says Joyride. I got to admit, I've never seen any of the Joyride films. Is that a horror franchise? I did say It's Alive, Scolder, thankfully. Killer Crocodile, that's a good one that I did not have, even though we're not to K yet. I did say I Spit on Your Grave, yes. I only have 2 listed for K, which is crazy. With the word kill or killers, I really thought there'd be more. All right, so we were doing, I think we were doing G, H, and I. Now we're going to do K, L, and M. And it sounds like there'd be a lot more. Stan, I did say Jeepers Creepers, thankfully. But there's not very many for K, L, and M. I've got Killer Crocodile, Killjoy, Laid to Rest, Lake Placid, The Last Exorcism. Let me delete this shitty spam comment. And carry on. The Last Exorcism, Leprechaun, Let the Right One In, and Let Me In, the remake. Lost Boys, Malevolence, Mangler, Maniac Cop, Mimic, Mirrors. This one's kind of a stretch on the letter M. We've got the Monsterverse for Godzilla, King Kong, all of the monsters like that. Munchies. That's all of the M's. Hoax says Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer and Henry 2. I've never seen Henry 2. I did not even know that was a thing, I gotta be honest. Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. Last House on the Left, definitely. I've just forgot to include that one. Thank you. Last House on the Left. That would have been a weird one if they ever made a sequel to one of those. I did say The Hitcher, Anthony. Martyrs. Thankfully, that is... Oh, I thought it was in there. Thanks, Mondo. Also, I've never seen the Martyrs remake. Everybody says it's bad. Is it that bad? Anybody seen it? Obviously, the original is iconic. And I love the original. But yeah, definitely not seen the second one. Or remake. Krampus. Is there something with Krampus that I don't know about? What is going on with Krampus? I didn't know that was a franchise in any way. Huh. Let me 6 films. What? The Martyrs remake was okay, but it was a watered down version of the original. Yeah, that checks out. Krampus movie. 6 films. What the heck? (2015). Huh. It doesn't say anything on Wikipedia. So are they in name only sequels? For Krampus? I will definitely include it for now. I trust you, Scolder. I just never heard of it. You got to be like direct-to-video or something probably, right? I did say Let the Right One In, thankfully. Joyride has a psychopathic truck driver. Weird. Yeah, Stan, there was an American remake of Martyrs, and it's supposed to be awful. What is Killer Nerd? Killer Nerd? Oh, straight to IMDb for that title. Killer Nerd. Killer Nerd and Bride of Killer Nerd. What in the hell? Is this a trauma title? Oh, it is a trauma title. A nerd is harassed by punks and is the object of ridicule at work. Enamored by a coworker, he buys a tape series on how to be cool, of course. Summons up his nerve and goes to the coworker's house, only to find her in the clutches of another coworker. Dejected, he goes out on the town and parties with some babes. But when their friends, who turn out to be the same punks that harassed him earlier, trash him again, something snaps, and the irritants in his life begin experiencing an attrition problem. Wow. Little Shop of Horrors. That's a good one. I forgot the remake. All That Is Man. We are discussing all the horror franchises. I'm trying to make a definitive list, like a full-on exhaustive list of every horror franchise with at least 2 films, and that includes one that just has a remake. So something like Cat People, that has Cat People in the remake, I'm counting that as a franchise. There's no good list out there, so I'm trying to make a list of all of them. King Kong, yes, some people count it as a horror movie to Hobbit. I've got that listed under Monsterverse, and I know that there's a lot that would fall under that. So, yeah, that one is going to be an issue to write up eventually. Little Shop of Horrors, where is that? Little Shop of Horrors. You guys are great. Ju-on The Grudge was under J, and I if I didn't say it, I just skipped over it. It is there. Corpse Grinders 1 and 2. I don't know that I knew there was a second one. Let's see here. Corpse Grinders. I got to go all the way back. Lake Fear. That's one I've not heard of at all. What is Lake Fear? I like that title. Is Last Man on Earth and Omega Man related to I Am Legend? I did say demons, Brian. Lake Fear. Lake Fear. Yes, I said demons. I'm Legend, Last Man on Earth, and Omega Man. Are they connected somehow? Let me see. I Am Legend. It does say sequel. It looks like there's not a sequel until maybe announced this year. Oh, they're all based on the same book. Ooh. That one is going to be tough to justify as being a franchise. You know what I didn't say, though, is Jurassic Park. How did I not say Jurassic Park? There's been 3 versions. Got it. So I don't know if that's a remake or just another adaptation. That one's tough. I wish I could do like a poll for everybody watching at the same time. All right, we're gonna keep going then. I'm gonna go to the letter N, O, and P now. I did say Killer Tomatoes by Fur. Thank you for that one. N, O, and P. I've got Necromantic, Night of the Demons. This one I don't know what to call it, so I just called it the Night of the Living Dead franchise from George A. Romero. That includes the remakes and everything, Day of the Dead, all of them. It was just the first one. I could have just called it Of the Living Dead. Nightmare on Elm Street, of course. The Omen, One Missed Call, Open Water, Orphan, Ouija, Outpost, The Pact, Paranormal Activity, Pet Cemetery, Phantasm, Piranha, Poltergeist, Predator, Prom Night, Prophecy, Psycho, Pulse, Pumpkinhead, Puppet Master, and The Purge. Scolder, I did say Mangler, thankfully. I feel like I'm missing some that start with the P in there. I just don't know what. I feel like there should be some that start with the letter N too. So hit me with them. N, O, and P. Psycho Cop. Yep, there's one. Let's see. There's got to be more. Two of you went to Psycho Cop immediately. Psycho Cop, Pulse, Pumpkinhead, Puppet Master, The Purge. Anything else for oh, Mirrors? Did I not say Mirrors? I totally. Oh, I did say Mirrors, and if I did not, I certainly meant to. Yes, it is there already, right above MonsterVerse. I did say Paranormal Activity. There's a good one that just got a recent release. The Plague of Zombies. Is it just a trilogy, or was it true that they either just made a new one or they were about to make a new one? Something like that. That just came out from Severin. I gotta check that out. Or was it Intervision actually that put it out? The Severin line Intervision. All right. Moving on after P, then. I did say Maniac Cop and Outpost, I believe. Outpost is on there. Maniac Cop is on there. There's no Maniac. Oh, I guess there's a Maniac remake. I didn't say that. That helped. Thanks, Stefano. Let's see. I wonder how many people are looking through their collection app right now to make sure that they're getting all of these. All right, I'm going to go for Q, R, and S. There's a lot of S, of course. Ooh, Pitch Black. Do people count that as horror, or is it really just sci-fi? Yeah, I'll include it. Why not? It's close enough. Pitch Black. Except I forgot how to spell pitch clearly. All right, Q, R, and S are on the way. So I've got the Quatermass series, A Quiet Place, Reanimator, Wreck, The Reef, Resident Evil, Return of the Living Dead, The Ring, RoboCop, Sadako, Salem's Lot, Saw, Scanners, Scary Movie, Scream, See No Evil, Sharknado, The Shining / Doctor Sleep, Silent Hill, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Sinister, Skyline, Sleepaway Camp, Slumber Party Massacre, Sorority House Massacre, Species, Starship Troopers, Stepfather, The Strangers, Stripped to Kill, and Subspecies. I feel like I'm missing some more S's in there as well. I'm glad that we have two Q's. I was honestly only expecting to have one when I first thought about all of these. And somehow I was thinking of Quatermass, not A Quiet Place. Yeah, so Q, R, and S. Rest Stop. That, I don't even know that I've seen the first one of those. Rest Stop. Perfect. Oh, touche. I've got Blood Feast now. I think I added Blood Feast earlier when we were talking about it. Let me see. Blood Feast, yes. 2000 Maniacs and 2001. I will add that now. That's a good call. Don't know how I forgot that one. All right. Anything else for Q, R, or S? Or anything else, of course, if I forgot it. I did say The Ring. By the way, if anybody's interested, Waxwork Records releasing The Ring today on vinyl record. Skolder, Quarantine is with Rec. Yeah. So that would be, gosh, what would that be? I think was it 4 Rec films and 2 Quarantine films, I think? Is that right? I think it's six movies altogether. I feel like Rec could have a decent reboot, not just another sequel, not another remake, just a sequel, because they always did pretty damn well with those. All right, I am gonna go to the next little set here. Then there should be an erectile dysfunction horror film called Lake Placid. Wow, I love that. That took me by surprise. All right, moving on to T and U. I've got Teen Wolf, which kind of barely qualifies, Terrifier, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Thing, the Three Mothers trilogy from Argento, Tomie. I think, is that how it's pronounced? I've only ever seen it written out and never heard anybody else say it. Tomie. I believe it's Japanese. Train to Busan with the sequel, the prequel, and now an upcoming remake. And then Trancers, Tremors, Toxic Avenger, Troll, Underworld, Unfriended, Urban Legend, Vacancy, VHS, and Violent Shit. Pit in the Pendulum. That had a remake, right? Or is there a sequel to that one? I definitely did not have that, Stan. I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Pit and the Pendulum. All right. Anything for TUV? I also feel like I'm missing some W's here. I did have Stepfather. Thanksgiving. Is there more than one Thanksgiving? I did not know there was more than one Thanksgiving. That's a good question, Spaghetti. Some people see it as at least horror adjacent. It's probably just because it's related to trauma, but I mean, there's a lot of trauma stuff that's nowhere near listed there. We did not list Scooby-Doo. That's a good one. Waldemar Daninsky flicks. Did I do My Bloody Valentine? Let me see. Somehow completely skipped my mind, even though I love the remake on that one. I don't know how I missed that. By the way, I would not be surprised if My Bloody Valentine, the original, is coming in 4K from Scream Factory in February. Let me add Scooby-Doo as well while we're here. Plus, big out into the ether question. When are we getting Club Dread on Blu-ray? That seems perfect for Scream Factory. When are we getting Club Dread? Come on. There was a Japanese version of Red Eye? I did not, because I did not know that. That is fantastic. And then The Town That Dreaded Sundown, yeah. Don't know how I missed that either. Love that one. Let's see. The Town That Dreaded Sundown. All right, since there's so few left, I'm going to go through the rest of these really quick, and then we'll just see if we missed any, and then we'll call it a day here soon. We ended up at V, and I'm going to go on the rest. We got Waxwork, When a Stranger Calls, Wicker Man, Willard, Wishmaster, Witchboard, Witch House, Wolf Cop. I don't know what that word was supposed to be there. Wolf Cop, Wolf Creek, The Woman in Black, The Woman Trilogy, which is May and what are the following two? I can't remember, but it's the Lucky McKee trilogy. Wrong Turn, X/Pearl/Maxine, Extro, and Zombieland. Trilogy of Terror, that's a good one. Trilogy of Terror. I love that first Trilogy of Terror. Paul Naschy has played the Waldemar Daninsky werewolf in countless movies. Are they attached, though? Troublesome Night franchise for... I did say Troll, Stefano. Ice, what are you getting there? Troublesome Night franchise? Splatter Farm. What is Splatter Farm? That sounds fantastic. I don't even, what do I call that? Waldemar Volinsky? The Unborn. There we go. That's a good one. All right, I'm going to add in Brian's while I can read it. Waldemar Volinsky. Werewolf. Works. Underworld I have on there. Unfriended I have on there. Ice. What did that Troublesome Night for 20 movies? I'm not sure what that one was. Is there films called Troublesome Night? Chester, I believe I did say Phantasm. Let me make sure. Yes, I did. For M, did I put Mr. Vampire? I did not. And I just talked about that in a video, I think. How did I miss that one? There's a franchise called Troublesome Night. There's 20 movies? What is Troublesome Night? How have I never even heard of that? That sounds fantastic. Troublesome Night. There's more than one of the Unnameable? Man, I am learning a lot. Thank you, guys. The Unnameable. Wow. I think we're up to like 230 on this list, which is pretty incredible for number of franchises. And again, The Car had a sequel. Wow. That is one I will have to look into. Again, I don't think I found anywhere near a list that was this comprehensive anywhere online. So it would be nice to have something like this available. Westworld, yeah, that's borderline for sure. Add it on there. Westworld. Tales from the Hood, that's a good one. Mondo, I did say Prophecy, I believe. Let me verify. Yes, I did say Prophecy. I will add on Tales from the Hood. Whispering Corridors. I think Asian Movie Enthusiast just talked about that one, and I forgot to put it on here. Whispering Corridors. Tales from the Hood. That's one I was adding. You guys are amazing. This has helped so much. Oh, yeah, Vampires had a remake. I totally forgot about that. Good job, Scolder. Wasn't the remake for Vampires done in Spain or Mexico or something, too? Oh, why did I not... I just thought of one that I did not include, I don't think. Let me look it up before I say it out loud and sound really dumb. Did I include... I did not. All right, I got to add Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Definitely a horror movie. We got Watchers, Cannibal Hook. There's more than one Cannibal Hookers? Watchers. I love that not only is there one movie called Cannibal Hookers, that you're saying that there's two, at least. What is Vampire Hunter D? Is that it sounds like an anime title. Vampire Hunter D is not an anime title. Or is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Interesting. Huh. There's a remake of Cannibal Hookers. Oh, wait, 3 Extremes. Good call there. All right, I will add Vampire Hunter D. And then 3 Extremes. Good pull with that one. 3 Extremes is great. And also, when are we going to get 3 extremes on blue. We really need that. More people need to be able to see it, that's for sure. Anything else? I mean, this has already been extremely helpful. Now I just got to find a place to make this. Oh, the Addams Family. Yeah, we can count that. How did I not have Addams Family on here? I did not have the Toolbox Murderers. And then Dead Space. What's up, bud? You're still in a video. Just remember that. You can stand here. I do have Witchcraft Hoax.
I'll come here when I go afterwards, okay?
No, Hocus Pocus, yeah. Okay, buddy. Bye. Okay.
I just need like 3 chores done.
Okay, do your chores. Thank you. Dead Space has 2 animated movies. That's true. I've not seen any of those. Are those good? The little bit I played of the first game was pretty decent. I guess we're going to add Hocus Pocus. We should probably add Halloween Town. I'm sure there's a lot of kid stuff I forgot on here. I do have Psycho. Brian. Not forget my man Anthony Perkins and all those wonderful sequels. Dark Skies putting out the OG TCM on 4K. Did it just get announced while I'm in a video, of course? Yeah, I figured that would be coming, sadly. I really wish somebody else would put it out. Yeah, Dawn of the Disc posted it with no with no source, of course. Monsters, yeah, we can include that. Under Wraps. I don't even... Is Under Wraps a Mummy movie? It sounds like it. Let me add Monsters on here before I forget it. You done already? Wicked City. How bud? Was your day good today?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Did you have fun at school?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Under Wraps.
No, I'm gonna go get
Ooh, Patrick. Yeah, good call there. You can go do whatever you want, buddy.
No, I'm gonna go get the Pokemon card to show that.
Okay, you're gonna show the video of your Pokemon cards. What's up, Eric?
Huh.
If you're gonna get it, go get it. All right. Under Wraps. I gotta look that one up. Under Wraps. Under Wraps from 97 and 2021 and 2022. What the heck? And 2014. There's a whole bunch of stuff with Under Wraps as a title.
I got new Pokemon cards.
Show them.
Here are the Halloween ones. Oh, I got stage 2 somewhere. Let me find it. Here it is.
He is so excited about these. Why don't you hold it up closer to the camera? Nice. Very nice.
I actually got...
Ooh, Emmanuel. Are we counting Emmanuel as a horror movie? I did say Pet Sematary. Cannibal Holocaust. That's a good one. I don't think I had that one.
I got 2 Mewtwo's.
So would that be Mew 3?
I got that. And that one. And then another Mewtwo. And then the stage 2. Mewtwo.
Is that all the new ones?
Yeah, there's the new
Cool.
ones I got today.
Very nice. Stan says you're a chip off the old block because you're just like me.
Thanks, Grandma.
Grandma said cool, Jonah. Yeah. All right. Any others that we forgot, everybody?
I want to stay here longer.
Does zombie count? A zombie will fall under the Night of the Living Dead one, and then I believe I have Zombieland on there. Let me make sure. Yeah, I have Zombieland. I don't have any other Z's. I kind of thought there would be another zombie type film. Although zombie is kind of its own franchise at this point, so maybe I'll throw that on there as well. The Wicker Man, I've got that one, thankfully. Anthropophagus, that's a good one. Forgot all about that. All right. I think we are all caught up with everything everybody has said. Anthro.
That's weird.
I never spell this one right. Puff. I'll figure that out eventually. I'd consider Emmanuel a horrible movie. Ilsa, yeah, I'd say the Ilsa movies can count. Hoke says he's addicted to Pokemon Go.
No, I wish I had a phone so I could do that.
Pretty soon, you're getting there. I've got Necromantic Brian. Ice says Yokai Monsters. I will add that one. That's a good call.
You know I'm looking at the chat also.
Okay, look at the chat.
Looking at the chat for
But I'm also repeating that for the people that might just be listening.
Yeah, no.
All right. I think that's it. If anybody has any other ideas, comment them in the actual comments below, not in the chat, and I'll add them to the list. And then probably in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to try to get this posted as a maybe like an IMDb list, or maybe just a really long letterbox list would be crazy. I did say Blair Witch, Mondo. Brian says you have a cool dad. Do you agree with that? You look a lot like me right now. If I was wearing my glasses like I used to, it'd be even better.
I can bring them if you want.
I'm all right. I'm already wearing contacts. That'd be glasses on glasses, basically.
I know what they are, and I know what they look like.
I would hope so. All right, everybody. Like I said, if you got any other ideas, let me know in the comments below, not the chat, and I will add it, and we'll get it posted somewhere. But holy cow, that's pretty dang robust and way better than any other list that's online right now. So thank you for that. We'll post about it on somewhere on all the socials, and we'll talk about it on here eventually, as usual. From one collector to all of you, except there's two of us here. So what should we say? Oh, and you got a question, Jonah? Do you have a favorite Pokemon?
Oh yes, hold on.
He's got to go get it.
Yeah,
I'll wait for him. I've got the Ice. I did not have American Psycho. I don't think, Hoax. Let me verify. Oh, nope. I skipped right over it. I always forget there's a sequel to that, though.
I got the rest of mine.
Oh, let's only show one favorite.
No, I got 3.
Or tell them your favorite. You don't need to show it.
I'll show them it because it's actually.
Well, I'm trying to sign off, so can we tell them?
This.
Oh, your giant card?
Is the one.
Nice.
And then I also got this one. 2 more, sorry. Let me find it real quick because I got a lot. Okay, I'm sorry for making this way too long, but it's for the viewers. Okay.
It's for the viewers. Did you hear that?
Okay, I got another stage 2, which is this one.
That's your other favorite?
Yeah, one of my favorites.
Okay, one more.
Let me find the first one. I find that. Okay, then I got the small version of it, and then I got my cool one, which I need to find.
I love that he's passionate about something finally.
Let me find it. Where is it? Why is there so much trainers that pop up? Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Well, these are not it. Where is it? I'm gonna.
All right, if you can't find it, we're gonna have to call it.
No, I don't want to call it. It has a smooth touch on it. I know that. Where is it?
If you remember the title, you could just tell them.
It's called an Aerodactyl, but I actually want to show you guys it because you guys are pretty hyped about Pokemon. I don't know what.
We're still here, waiting to find the Aerodactyl.
Okay, don't worry.
Except we don't. Come on.
Okay, I'm trying to find this. Where is it? I'm gonna lose my percentage. Okay, can you actually help? Go to Aerodactyl. Okay.
You look over there. I'll look in this small pile.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. This
I'm
is
trying to-
getting wild.
Where is it? It probably is in my pile because your pile.
Hey, look. Here it isn't. I said here it isn't.
Yeah,
I was just letting you know.
It's in front of which I already.
Come on, Jonah.
I'm trying to find it. Not it.
I don't know anything about these.
The only one I'm finding is the.
Okay, like I said,
Okay.
we're gonna have to call it.
No, don't call it. Please.
I think
don't.
your mom's here to talk to you as well.
No. Okay. I'm trying to find it. If we don't find this.
Okay, I'm gonna start counting.
No. I'm gonna have to mess up.
10. Look what I found.
There it is. The V star Aerodactyl.
Right there. All right, we found the Aerodactyl. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.